The purpose of this video is to give a brief overview of important chart analysis for the upcoming week. We hope that you find the information we provide valuable, interesting and informative. If you do, we kindly ask that you consider subscribing to our channel, liking our video and sharing it with your friends and colleagues. Additionally, we would appreciate it if you could follow us on our various social media platforms. Specifically, we invite you to join our Telegram group where we share daily trading signals and provide opportunities for you to interact and connect with fellow traders. Our Instagram page also offers great content that we believe you will enjoy. Without further ado, let's dive into the video and examine some essential chart analysis for the upcoming week. Alright, so guys, here we are. Welcome to this week chart analysis, and the first pair that we would be analyzing for this week is on Euro GBP, the Euro pounds. So if you guys notice here, Euro pounds has been on a major uptrend. The trend has been more of bullish on Euro pounds. It's been moving from this zone up to this zone, and this is the high here on Euro GBP that we have here. So this is the high here, and this was a long week on Euro GBP. So this is the high that that it actually created. I think this should be the all-time high on Euro GBP. Okay, not really the all-time high. So this is the high on Euro GBP. So yes, so that's the high on Euro GBP. So let's go down to the 4 hours. So guys, on the 4 hours on Euro pounds, if you notice where I had this channel drawn here, price has been ranging and has been on a major bullish ride, and it's been forming a low and then a high, and then a higher low and higher high and higher low and higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then we had a break of this resistant trend line that we had here. So price has majorly been on this sort of movement on Euro pounds for the past couple of weeks. So this is the 4 hours time frame. So each 4 hours candle represents movement within 4 hours, and then we had a break of this resistance trend line here, and then we had this quick and this huge rally of price on Euro GBP. We had this quick rally on price on Euro GBP that broke out of this resistance trend line here, right? And then we then had a sort of price retraced back down to close back below this trend line, and then tested this resistance trend line that we had here. And then the next sort of movement on Euro GBP, we then notice price moving in form of consolidation, consolidating within this box. Price continued to consolidate within this box, and then which means price was just breathing in and breathing out. So and then it was just consolidating within this box on Euro pounds, and then we had this sort of movement, this sort of spike here. So this is when the dealers are trying to accumulate and take out stop losses of traders. So we had this sort of spike here, taking out stop losses of traders, and then market continued to range within this box. And then if you notice here, we then had a sort of a breakout around this zone here. We had a sort of a breakout around this zone here on Euro pounds. Let me kind of reduce this. So we had a sort of a breakout on this zone here on Euro pounds. So we had a breakout, and then price more of a consolidation as well, and then consolidated, and then started a new consolidation again, and this lasted for a while. So this consolidation lasted for a while. So we had price moving within this range, We had price moving within this box, So price continued to consolidate back again on Euro pounds. Price continued to consolidate on Euro pounds. So Yeah, so this was the sort of movement that euro pounds have been playing around since the past couple of weeks, and then we had this breakout here. And then also, if you notice what price actually did around this zone here on euro pounds, we had a sort of breakout of this consolidation box here. We had the breakout of the consolidation box here, which signifies haunting of stop losses, because once you see a movement within a consolidation box, and then you see a movement of that consolidation box, and then price comes back within that box to continue to range. So this sort of movement is the dealers trying to take out stop losses of traders that have been placed within this zone here, right? Because there are traders who trade breakouts, right? So once price breaks out of this zone here, they immediately enter into a buy position, and then yeah, placing the stop loss around here, and then the market just switched and then kind of changed course and then moved back into this box and then continued to consolidate. And then we had a sort of a breakout of this zone here, which is the consolidation box here. And if you notice what the market has been doing, let me kind of zoom in for you guys so you guys can rather zoom in, yeah, for you guys so you guys can see what price has been playing out around this zone. In as much as this has been more of a consolidation, a mini consolidation, not compared to this huge consolidation we had here, and then price is forming more of a bearish wedge. This is a bearish wedge that is currently forming on euro pounds. So this is a mini bearish wedge that has been forming on euro pounds, so which means we should be anticipating for more of some further bullish bearish movement on euro pounds we should be expecting. And then if you notice here, let me show you guys what I'm seeing here. If you notice here, we had this sort of movement here on euro pounds, price breaking out of this zone. So this is more of a huge trend line, and if you notice, price has been moving within this range. It has been moving within this range, tested this high, came back, tested this low, went back up, tested this high, price went back up, tested this high, and then broke out of this high here, and then came back, broke out of this high here, and then came back, and then tested this low, okay, so let me get a new arrow, tested this low, and then went back up to this zone, and then if you notice, we then had a breakout around that zone that I kind of constructed there. So, and then let me take out this as well, and then we had this sort of breakout around this zone for this trend line. So we had a sort of price breaking out of this zone here on euro pounds. So we had price breaking out of this zone. So this is more of a breakout of that support channel, right? So this is more of a breakout of that support channel on euro pounds, guys. So, and then we had this mini bearish trend line on euro pounds that is currently playing out on euro pounds. It's a mini bearish bearish wedge rather, and then yeah, and then this is a kind of an important zone here, because price has been testing, made a fake out, pin bar, went back up, and then consolidating within this wedge, at a breakout, went back up again, tested it, came back to this support channel, and then went back up again, and then forming dojis indecision candle. So I'm expecting some sort of bearish move on euro pounds. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So let's see what so on the 1 hour time frame, you would spot the bearish wedge much more clearer. And then if you notice, price has been ranging within this wedge. It's been ranging within this wedge. It's been ranging, yeah. And then we had a breakout here, and then price continues to range. So guys, so I should be looking forward to some further bearish movement on euro pounds. All right, so for this week, my bias literally on euro pounds for this week is to look for more of sells, right? To look for more of sells. So I'll be expecting price to fully break out of this zone here, right? So when we want to have a breakout of this zone here on euro pounds, immediately I should be upping into a bearish move, then placing my stop loss somewhere around here, and I should be targeting for a very good amount of pips, because if you noticed, we have some sort of lows around here. So this is where you could be looking at taking your profit target. This is one zone, looking at taking your profit target, and then this is another zone, you should be looking at taking another profit target. So yeah, so which means we should be expecting some sort of long-term bearish movement on euro pounds. So we're expecting some sort of long-term bearish movement on euro pounds, guys. All right, so within this movement you should know where to take your profit. All right, so that is that on euro pounds. The next pair that we'll be analyzing is euro pounds JPY. So on pounds JPY, guys, and pounds JPY has been doing something amazing and so far, and if you notice, price has been on an uptrend on euro pounds, and then for you to know that price has been on an uptrend, it creates higher highs and higher lows. All right, and then we had this sort of movement, price ranging within this bullish channel, right? And then we had price coming back to test this high that has been created initially. So this is the first leg of the high, the first top, and then we had more of a second top. Okay, sorry about this. So that is the first top, and then we had more of a second top here. And then if you notice, within the second top that we had here, price is currently forming more like an M pattern around this zone here. Price is currently forming more of an M pattern, a mini double top as well on this zone, which is also like an M pattern as well. If you zoom in, you would be able to see what I mean. All right, and then we're having more of an evening star also forming at this top here, guys. So but all in all, the price on euro pounds has majorly been bullish, right? So which means buyers has literally suppressing the sellers in this market. But I would not overlook this sort of double top that we have here, which is more of what you can also call a multi-section hem, which is more of a multi-section hem as well, right? So I would not want to overlook or take my eyes off this pattern here, but we could see price retesting this zone. It could be a two-way thing. It could be a two-way thing on euro pounds. We could see price break out. We could see price break out and then go back up to sort of retest this zone. Okay, could see price go back up to sort of retest this zone on euro pounds, and then probably make a move like this, and then probably make a move of such. All right, but also that is a likelihood scenario that might play out on euro pounds. Okay, the likelihood scenario that might play out in euro pounds. But my major bias for this week on euro pounds, majorly because the market has been on an uptrend, right? So, and as you all know, the market will not always continue to trend up. So the market would always adjust. Market moves in waves, it moves in circles. So once the buyers have been in the market and been in the picture for a while, due to geopolitical events on each currency and the economy, we could start seeing some decline in terms of price. So long term, in as much as the price has been bullish, I personally feel that we should be expecting more of a change of direction on euro pounds, on pounds JPY. We should be expecting more of a change of course on euro, on pounds JPY, and then I'm expecting more of price coming back down to retest this low before making another push back up. So this is what I'm majorly expecting: price retesting this low and then pushing. Oh, sorry about this. So price retesting this low we're testing this low, and then we're gonna see movement like this, price going back up. All right, so this is what would majorly be my bias on euro pounds, but also just pay close attention. You could see a movement out of this price testing and then just pushing back up, right? But my major bias would be this sort of movement. Okay, my major bias would be this sort of movement, price coming back down. Once we see price or candle closing below this low, this is more of a confirmation that this M pattern is actually what valid, and then we should start seeing some bearish action on pounds JPY. And also very important, guys, if you are not on the on our community on Telegram, we have an amazing community on Telegram that you would love to be a part of. So on the description of this video, you would see the link of this of our Telegram community. So because we send out daily trade signals, we send out like weekly chart analysis, and also we have a community where traders interact with themselves, share ideas and network as well. So it's an opportunity for you to also grow and also interact with like-minded traders as well. All right, so yeah, so that is what I will be expecting. So if I'm looking at opening, though we already have an open position already on pounds JPY on the community, we are shorting, right? So and I'll be keeping a close eye on this pair from Monday. So for those who are yet to up into this trade, so I would say you could wait for price to break out of this box here and then close around this zone, and then you could look to place your entry around here, and then have your stop loss placed somewhere around this zone, and then you could look for the profit target around this this support channel, right, before this move that we might be expecting. Okay, so that is a likely scenario that I'm sort of expecting to see on pound JPY. And then moving forward into gold, so I will not take too much time on analyzing gold because we've been analyzing gold each week. All right, so I'm just going to just show you guys the sort of movement I think gold would likely play for this coming week. So this week we've been, for the past couple of weeks, it's been an amazing ride on gold on the community, and what I'll be looking to see on gold is gold has been on an uptrend, and that is something that it's clearly obvious. Gold has been on a major uptrend, and then we started shorting gold from this top here, and it's been an amazing movement from gold. And then later this week I'm going to post you a more detailed video around why we've been shorting gold for the past couple of weeks. For almost up to around 3 weeks now, we've been shorting gold from this high. We've been bearish on gold from this high for the past couple of weeks, and it's been moving over 750 pips, if I'm correct. Yes, gold has been moving over 750 pips. Yeah, this is 900 pips, but I think for us, okay, yeah, rather 950 pips in profit on gold so far for us, because we actually sold around this zone here, and it's been an enjoyable movement on the community. Yeah, so gold has been once gold has been on an uptrend, and then we had this sort of price forming a double top at this high here, and that was the major reason why we actually went bearish on gold. And then we had more of a rejection, a very huge rejection of this candle around this zone here, and then we opted into the sell from this zone, and then we've been riding it all for the past 3 weeks now. And then we had price breakout of this box on gold, of this support channel on gold, because gold has been ranging within this channel for the past couple of weeks, and we had a breakout around this zone. And then since then, gold has been on a bearish move. It's been moving downwards. And then if you guys also pay close attention, this is a critical zone on gold. This is a critical zone on gold, which price came back up after breaking this zone, and then price came back from this zone here to move back up to this 1975. And then on the community as well, we were able to milk this particular movement on gold, and we made about 220 pips from this call that was made on Thursday on the community. And then we bought from this zone here, and then we were able to make around 200 pips on this particular movement. But on a long-term basis, I'm looking for further bearish output on gold. I'm looking for further bearish output on gold. I could be looking at price reversing from this particular zone and then coming back to this low. All right, or we could see price rather. Okay, sorry about this. This confuses me a lot with this drawing. All right, so we could see price just drop off, make it drop off down to this low, or we could also see price do something like this, go back up to what, to further retest this zone. All right, this resistance trend line, and then make a major move down. All right, this is another likely scenario that might actually what sort of play out on gold. But also, I'm seeing something on gold. I'm seeing something crazy on gold. I think it's on the daily time frame. I think it's on the daily time frame. Yeah, I think so. Yes, on the daily time frame, I'm seeing something quite crazy on gold here, because around this zone here, because price came back to what, to sort of test this zone on gold. Does this mean gold would continue to what, to go back up? Does that mean gold will continue to go back up? Right, I'm still trying to, in as much as gold has been on an uptrend market, I don't want us to overlook this scenario also playing out on gold. This test that we have here on this, at this zone here, right? And then price coming back down to what, to, let me take out this, let me take this out as well. All right, because this is a major zone here that we had here, price coming back to retest this zone. So are we going to see something like this, price coming back down to what, to retest properly and then make a major move up? So this could be another likelihood scenario that price might continue to what, to go bullish on gold, because the overall trend on gold has been bullish. So this is another likelihood scenario that we should kind of pay close attention on gold. All right, but let's see how it plays out for this week. All I'm just going to say to you guys is just be flexible in terms of your entries and opportunities that you look for from the market. All right, so yes, so and then moving forward to euro dollars, this is going to be the last pair that we'll be analyzing for this week. And then for euro USD, price has been, if you notice, price has been bearish sort of on euro USD. Price has been bearish because price has been on a bearish trend for the past couple of weeks. And then we had a sort of at this peak here, at this zone here on euro USD, at this zone here on euro USD, we had price moving back up, a change which signified more of a change of trend on the euro dollar. All right, this was a morning star that formed at this low on euro dollar, and then we had price going back up, making a movement of let me see, okay, we had price making a movement from this low here. Price made a movement of over 146 pips on euro USD on the daily time frame. So this sort of bearish bullish pullback, gold has been on a downtrend. Gold is a downtrend market, and then we had this sort of bullish pullback on gold, on euro USD, around this from this zone to this zone. All right, and then if you notice what euro dollars has been playing out past couple of weeks, we had price creating an high here. We had an high that was created here, and then we had another high that was created. As much as we had a couple of highs, we had the first high here, had another high here, another high here as well. But if you notice, price came back to what, to retest this one, and based on the M and W pattern and the principles, this is actually what we call the extended hem. So this is more of an extended hem pattern, right? So this is an M pattern that actually formed here. It's more of an extended hem, and I'll be teaching more in terms of how ways you guys can actually trade and take opportunities of the M and W patterns. All right, that is going to come on another video. But This was a pattern that actually was formed on Euro USD, and then we had more of a trap zone. This is what I call a trap zones. For those who have gone under my mentorship, you would notice that I really trade with trap zones. All right, so this is a trap zone. Formed the first high, created another high here, made a couple of highs here, and then price immediately reversed around this zone. And then this is the neckline of this trap zone that we have here. And then if you notice, price has been dropping on gold from here. It's been dropping on not gold, rather I keep on Euro USD, and then it's been dropping from this high that was created there, which means we should be expecting further bearish movement on Euro USD, guys. We should be expecting further bearish movement on Euro USD. And if I'm looking at entry, in terms of placing my entry on Euro USD, let's go to the 4 hours, guys. Let's go to the 4 hours. Let's see. Okay, so on the 4 hours, let me take this off my chart. So on the 4 hours, I should be looking for price probably going back to this top here, and then dropping, right? Dropping. Let's go to the daily so we could properly construct our entries, and also we could properly construct our entries and where to place our stops as well. So on Euro USD, I should be looking at placing my entry around this zone here, guys. So if you are an aggressive trader, I'm just going to tell you, and you're a swing trader more of, I would say you could just place your entries around here and then put your stop loss somewhere safe at this top here, right? And then you could ride this for a very long time. Because Euro USD is coming back down to this low. Euro USD is coming back down to this low here, and then we could even see a break of this low and further bearish movement on Euro USD. But if you are more of a conservative trader, you could sort of wait for price to kind of get here before actually placing your entry, all right, your orders. But it's a scenario that might not actually happen, price going back up, because this is a momentum already that is playing out on Euro USD. So just try and look for entries around this zone based on candlestick patterns, based on some certain patterns you trade with, indicators, RSI and stuff like that, so as to confirm your entry before you sort of move or try to look for opportunities to trade this pair. All right, so guys, that brings us to the end of this video. We have reached the conclusion of our weekly chart analysis. If you have found the content intriguing and informative, we would be grateful if you could consider subscribing, sharing it with your friends and family, giving it a thumbs up, and leaving a comment on the video to share your thoughts and what you have learned. Additionally, you are welcome to join our Telegram community and engage with other traders to receive daily trading recommendations. You can find the link to our Telegram group and Instagram in the video description below. Thank you guys. Have a nice and amazing trading week.